Today is a special day for each one of us at St. Jude's School. October 28, we celebrate the feast day of St. Jude, the patron and guide of our school. Our school is honored to bear the name of this great saint. The name Jude means giver of joy. Saint Jude, the apostle of Jesus, was born in 1st century Common Era, Galilee, Israel. Let's listen to a story. Saint Jude and King of Abgara. King Abgara was suffering and in great pain. He had heard about the miraculous deeds of Jesus. He sent a messenger to request Jesus to come and heal him. Jesus told the messenger to inform the king that he will soon send his apostle to assist King Abgara. Meanwhile, the messenger reached the palace and informed the king that Jesus had promised to send his apostle soon. The king said it was difficult for him to suffer the pain till the apostle comes. The king told the messenger to take the artist to Jesus so that he could paint the radiant face of Jesus on a cloth, and he could cover his body with the painting and get relief from the pain till Jesus sends his apostle. That same day, the messenger took the artist with him and went to Jesus, and they found that Jesus was surrounded by his disciples. The artist said he would not be able to paint the face of Jesus as it was getting dark, and suggested that they could come again the next day. The next day, the artist arrived with the messenger to the place where Jesus was preaching. This time, they found the circumstances more favorable. The artist said that he will paint Jesus' divine face within an hour or so, before people could gather. In the meantime, Jesus was seeing all the attempts these two men were making. So Jesus called Jude to him and told Jude to call those two men. Jude walked to the artist and the messenger and told that Jesus was calling them. They told Jude to forgive them for painting Jesus' picture without permission, and they were doing so to save their king. The artist and the messenger then went to Jesus along with Jude. Jesus took that piece of cloth and covered his face with it, and then handed the cloth back to the artist. The artist saw that the image of Jesus got transferred on the cloth. Jesus said to them, "Go and tell your king, his faith will give him what he wants, and when he covers his body with this cloth, he will be relieved of his pain." The artist and the messenger thanked Jesus for his kindness, for they knew that the king will now be saved. Meanwhile, the king waited for the artist and the messenger to return with the painting of Jesus. Just then, the artist and the messenger walked in the palace, and told the king that the artist could not paint the picture of Jesus, and narrated to the king how Jesus had seen them and sent his apostle Jude to call for them. How Jesus had covered his face with the cloth, and the image got transferred on the cloth. They also gave the message to the king that Jesus would send his apostle Jude to cure the king completely. King Abgarah was badly sick for some time and was waiting for Jude to come and heal him as Jesus promised. Just then, Jude reached the palace of King Abgarah. Jude had the portrait of Jesus on his chest. The king saw it was the same portrait that the messenger and the artist had carried from Jesus. And suddenly, a miracle happened. The portrait that Jude carried on his chest started emitting light, and King Abgarah was completely cured with the help of Saint Jude. Saint Jude was a very generous, kind, and courageous person, always willing to help. Our school has rightly chosen Saint Jude as our protector. Saint Jude always protects and prays for us. Come, let's join our hand and sing together our school anthem. Lift we our minds to our patron and guide, seeking strength and hope. And we shall always turn to St. Jude when in the darkness we grope. Bless us, St. Jude, oh bless all our toil, guide us when we have need. Make us all worthy, true to our soil, righteous in every thought and deed. Lift we our minds to our patron and guide, seeking strength and hope. And we shall always turn to St. Jude when in the darkness we grope. Bring us to God, our Master and Lord, closer as days go by. Help us to learn to live in accord, never to trouble or defy. Lift we our minds to our patron and guide, seeking strength and hope. And we shall always turn to St. Jude when in the darkness we grope. Bless all our homes and teachers at school, keep us all safe from woe. May we be faithful to every rule, learning to progress and to grow. Lift we our minds to our patron and guide, seeking strength and hope. And we shall always turn to St. Jude when in the darkness we grope. St. Jude, pray for us.